Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's webinar event. My name is Mike Lucas with Leaf Superstars, and I have my co-host, Lee Oki. Lee, there, sir.
I am indeed. Can you hear me okay, Mike?
Awesome. Yes, sir. We got some exciting stuff to share with everyone. There is a lot of buzz out there right now about Leafit and this mobile app that people are hearing that actually can get paid for doing something that they were doing last week on Facebook, but now they can get paid for it, Lee. We've getting a lot of emails, questions, Skypes, and the buzz is out there. And so why don't we get right into it and start sharing what these folks on today's webinar want to hear about. Is it true that I can now post pictures and get paid?
Yeah, why don't we do that? I can move over to some slides that we've generated, give these guys some idea of what we've got in store for them today, and we'll get moving.
Awesome. And before we get to that, Lee, we do want to talk about what you said on your little intro there is we have a special gift for everyone here today. So stick around. You're going to see a pretty cool gift at the end of today's presentation, aren't you?
We've got something great in store for everybody that both you and I we've been working on long hours to make sure we're in a position to give that away. So everybody that's here, thank you for coming. It's worth staying, I promise you, because the gift is, I believe, extremely valuable to you. And we're going to go into more detail about that just very shortly. So let's see if I can share my screen with you and we'll get rolling. It's proving to be a challenge, Mike, for some reason. There we go. Let's try that again. Screen share. Try it one more time. Maybe should go tunnel.
Yes, tunnel is the way to go with these Hangouts. You gotta love technology.
I'm locked on. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
I was locked on me. So maybe we want to edit that, Mike. Do you want to do a retake there and get rid of some of that, or do you want to just edit it out?
Okay, we have a very special gift today for those who stick around. So, guys,
hang on, Mike, because I'm still on tunnel here, so that's what you're going to be seeing. Let me go back to you. I'm on screen share. So
well, why don't you get that up and then we'll...
I've got it up and then we'll do it. So back to you now and away you go.
I do want to remind everyone on the call today on our webinar that we have a very special gift that we have created for us, the folks attending today, Lee. And I know you talked about it briefly when they were signing up, and you definitely want to stick around, don't they?
Yeah, they do for sure. We've put a lot of hours into coming up with something that we feel is very special just for you guys for tuning in today. We're not going to make this too long for you, but we do understand that you're here to find out as much about Leafit as you can. We think we're going to be able to do that, but stick to the end because I think you're going to be delighted with what we're able to give you.
Absolutely.
And without any further ado, let's get into some slides and take a closer look. So we'll see what's going on. Okay, hopefully, awesome. Mike, you could just confirm that you can see everything loud and clear, and we'll get underway.
Yes, sir, we sure can. Leafit is a brand new social network, and they got a little catchy saying, and it really comes to the point. Snap it, tag it, share it, and it will pay you. So, Lee?
Yeah, I mean it's exactly what it says on the tin, to coin a phrase from a UK product. But yeah, I mean it's an exceptional product where for the first time ever you're going to be able to monetize your social media content, and in layman's terms that means what you do at the moment daily or maybe on Facebook or Twitter, you now have the opportunity of getting paid for. That in itself, when I say that, makes me smile because it's just ridiculous, and it's been years in preparation and design, and finally, you know, we're here and it's out. So let's keep the slides rolling. Let's just cover what we've got in store for you today, and I'll hand you back to Mike. Firstly, we're going to do this Leafit overview, so we're going to tell you exactly what Leafit is all about. We're going to play a little bit of an overview video, so you've got a very clear understanding of what it can do for you. We're going to hear from the CEO and the founder and inspiration behind Leafit, Lawrence Sowell and his vision, and he's going to explain maybe how it's come about and exactly how it works and where he sees, most importantly, the IT app going over the next 2 or 3 years. We're going to show you the nitty-gritty, how you can make money within Leafit, the all-important factor with probably why you're here today. Mike's going to tell you a lot about the Leafit Superstars, which he's very proud of and puts a massive amount of time in, and we're all involved in, but an excellent group. I'm not going to steal his thunder, but you need to stick around and hear about that. And of course, we're going to do the Q&A. We're going to try and answer all of your questions as much as we've got time for today, and make sure that you know, we've given you the information that you need. And of course, just recapping, we've got a fantastic gift for you right at the end. So please just make sure you stick around. Mike, back to you.
Probably a lot of folks, the first question they ask, well, where is the company based? Leafit is actually based out on the West Coast in the corporate headquarters is in a beautiful town of Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. That's right outside of Spokane, Washington. Leafit is an international company. Last time I heard, they were in over 135 countries. So it is globally compliant. But by now being a U.S.-based company, and this is where a lot of folks in the past have had some qualms and concerns about, but by being a U.S.-based company, they are under the eyes, the scrutiny of the SEC and the FTC. So they have to follow the line, the toe. They have to keep in compliant, and that's important for any business or opportunity you're looking at. Are they following the guidelines? Are they following the rules and regulations? And by being here in the U.S., they are under the watchful eyes of the SEC and FTC.
Yeah, I think I've been involved in companies in the past, Mike, and I'm sure people that are here have also done the same, where they've been registered offshore in Panama or Costa Rica, and it does get you asking questions really from day one as to why that's the case. You know, it can be often shrouded in, oh, it's tax advantageous, but the bottom line is, if you're a US-based company, there is no tighter legislation in the world to ensure that you're running your business in the right way, and I think that's great for everybody. What I'll add on to that, Mike, is that, you know, for those that are here, we said that one of the most important things is obviously how you get paid, and Leafit have got a fantastic global payment processor. So no matter where you are in the world, and let me tell you, a lot of companies who've applied for that have struggled to get this processor. They pay you on time. We're going to go into maybe when you get paid, but let me tell you, it's a weekly payment plan as well as monthly. You're going to love that, and if you're anywhere around the world, you can apply for a card and have the money loaded straight onto that prepaid card, but more to follow on that. So what is Leafit? Well, I think the best way of explaining that to you is playing a video.
At your social networks. You know, like Facebook and Pinterest and all the other unstoppable, addicting social networks that millions of people spend hours and hours on? Did you know that social networking sites have over 2 billion?
Lee, we locked up.
Mike, one sec. Okay, so what happened? Did it freeze?
The sound was cutting in and out.
Okay, so let's just redo that from the top. I'm going to try it with my mic, my headphones in first. I actually took them out thinking it was not going to play with the volume. So we'll try it with the headphones in. Let me know if this doesn't work.
Okay.
Okay, so what is Leafit? Well, I think the best way of actually telling you all about the company is to show you a video.
No sound.
Right, this way then. We'll have to run this through sound quality if we do it this way. Can you hear this now?
As you post and view pictures at your social networks.
It's echoing.
You know, like Facebook and Pinterest and all the other unstoppable, addicting social networks that millions of people spend hours and hours on.
If you're getting echoing, you shouldn't get echo from that through my settings on the Mac.
Okay. It's just scratchy maybe, but yeah, that's okay.
You're not getting feedback?
When you just said that, I did.
Right, that's because I'm talking now and I've got my mic out. So let me just do the intro without my headphones in. I think we can then deal with the sound quality separately on editing, so that shouldn't be a problem.
Okay.
And let's see what we get. Let's just go back on slide. Okay, and retake from here. So what is Leafit? Well, I think the best way of explaining that to you is to show you a video.
What if you had the opportunity to make money as you post and view pictures at your social networks? You know, like Facebook and Pinterest and all the other unstoppable, addicting social networks that millions of people spend hours and hours on? Did you know that social networking sites have over 2 billion committed users worldwide? Well, if that isn't impressive enough, how about the growth of e-commerce? The e-commerce space went over $1.1 trillion in 2013. So why all the statistics? Well, we want to invite you to a new social network that allows you to make money with it. Welcome to Leafit, a new social network where you can post pictures and get paid. When people purchase products and services as a result of your pictures, it pays you. Introducing Snap It, Tag It, Share It. Snap It. Take a picture of a product you think will sell. You can also grab and claim an image off of the web or your device. Tag it. Describe and label the product in the picture with keywords. Share it. Post and watch your picture go to your connected social networks. Here's how Leafit pays you. As you share your picture, a friend says, "Wow, I love those running shoes." They then click on the image link and are directed to the lowest price on the web. With one more click, they can purchase the shoes. Once purchased, you will earn a commission. You snap it, tag it, share it, and it pays you. Yes, that's right. You made a commission and all you did is share a picture, just like you do on any other social network. Leafit is awesome. There are 2 ways you can participate. You can become a free affiliate and earn money every time anybody, anytime, anywhere makes a purchase as a result of your photo. Imagine you snap it, tag it, and share it, and it goes viral, and somebody clicks the buy button. You earn a commission. Did I say viral? Well, it gets better. Join as a Leafit associate for only $40 per month and increase your earning ability. You see, as a Leafit associate, you can earn on all of your pictures and from all of the free affiliates and paid associates pictures down to 9 levels. We know that Leafit is going to explode. Before it goes viral, position yourself in front of the wave. Take action now and join Leafit. Simply click the join button to get started. You can't afford to wait. This is your chance to get positioned and harness the earning power of social media. It pays you. Join today.
Mike, are you seeing any of my... I've got 2 little icons on the screen. Mike Lucas completed file transfer from Skype. Do you see any of those?
Yeah, I've seen them from the beginning.
Shit.
I didn't know how to address that.
We need to get rid of those. They look terrible. I didn't know whether you could see those. So
are we starting over?
Yeah, we're going to want to redo that.
Okay. Take 17?
Take 17. Now, we knew this was going to happen, but...
yes. Okay, now we got it down, right?
Yeah, now we got it right. Exactly.
I saw that, and I'm like, maybe that's on my screen. I'm trying to move my mouse quietly.
Right from the beginning.
Yes.
When I shared the screen.
Yeah, I was there the whole time from the get-go.
Okay, well, we'll do it again. We can only improve it. Right, so let's go back to here, drop that down. That. We'll edit that transfer out back to you.
And when you go with it pays you, and you're doing the transfer here, we'll just pause for quiet, and then we'll cut that out. We'll
cut it out. Yeah. Otherwise, you got this messy thing on my desktop. So yeah.
Right.
Okay. So from the top, do you want to go? We'll just go from the over to the slide, shall we?
I'll just do a little quick intro, and we'll click on you. Yep. So, well, actually, I should probably want to see your face, don't we?
Okay, well I can do that, and then we'll pause for a split then. So let me take
we'll
screen
just pause
share.
for a second. Little thing, the little clap, I'm able to identify where we're cutting, and I just hit the clap, and we'll snippet, and so.
Okay.
Okay, let me get that camera out of the way. Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's webinar event. My name is Mike Lucas with Leaf Superstars. I have our co-host extraordinaire, Lee Oakey. Lee, are you there, sir?
I am, but I haven't got my microphone plugged in, Mike. So should we do that one more time?
I hear you fine.
You can hear me, but you're going to get some feedback.
Okay.
Let's do that one more time. Let's have another clap.
Hey, we'll get it down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's Hangout. My name is Mike Lucas. I want to welcome everyone to today's webinar event with Leaf Superstars. I have our co-host and extraordinaire, Mr. Lee Oakey. Lee, are you there?
I am indeed, Mike. Hopefully I'm coming through loud and clear.
You are. We got some exciting stuff to share with the folks today, including a special gift that you have spent some countless hours designing and implementing that we're going to be giving to everyone for absolutely no cost just for attending today, don't we?
We do indeed. I mentioned it in the registration video. Please stick around. We're going to try and impart this information over to you as swiftly as we can, but there's quite a lot to get through. But yeah, I'm delighted with what our team's put together, and it's got a huge value to it, Mike. And I think when people see it, stick around. That's going to be free for you to effectively take away today. So we look forward to talking about that.
Right. Well, a lot of folks have come here today because they heard a rumor. Someone told them, whispered in their ear, last week when they were posting on Facebook. Now this week and coming weeks, they can actually get paid for doing what they were doing last week. They can get paid now for doing the same thing, and it costs nothing. So we got an awesome presentation to answer some questions. Lee, you got some slides there for us?
I have, yeah. I think the best way is we'll go through some slides. We've got a couple of videos just to show you, very short and brief, nothing too lengthy. So we'll flip over to those now and we'll get those underway, Mike.
Awesome.
Okay, so let's do that. Screen share, desktop, screen share, done.
That's me. I got to lock onto you. Okay.
I've done that, got that. Back into PowerPoint. Okay, you should be good.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, you want to take that away?
Yep. Okay, well, we're going to be sharing you. This is about a 20-25 minute presentation, as Lee said. Then we're going to answer some questions and give that gift. But this slide here pretty much says it all how simple it is. You simply snag it,
no, you don't.
snap it, tag it. What's that?
You definitely don't snag it.
Okay. Oh, shit.
Snag it, fuck it, kick it.
Okay.
All right.
Well, folks, this slide pretty much says it all. This is how simple this is. You snap it, tag it, and share it, and it pays you, Lee.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned it before, to be able to wake up in the morning and realize that for what you do every single day and probably have done for the last 3 years or so, which is posting stuff on Facebook and Twitter, you now can get paid for doing it. It's patented, it's unique to Leafit, and we'll go through some slides and explain exactly how it works. Before we do that, let's just tell you exactly what we've got in store for you. Mike's mentioned this brief presentation, the overview on Leafit. We're going to hear from Lawrence Sal, the man with the vision, the Leafit CEO. He's going to tell you really his view on Leafit, the IT app, where he sees it going to, and how it's going to work for you now. Most importantly, how are you going to make money in Leafit? And we're going to go into some detail so that you can see how simple this is going to be to start generating revenue. Mike's going to tell you a little bit about the Leaf Superstars. That's an elite group of over 500 members that are all doing the same thing every single day and getting similar results. So stick around for that. And then, of course, we're going to do Q&A, a question and answer session, hopefully to answer just about everybody's questions, if we can get everybody's in the time that we have. And, of course, back to that gift. Please don't disappear. I think the gift that you're going to see that we're going to be able to pass over to you is probably going to make it a clincher for you in how you'll want to get involved within this company. Mike?
Probably the first question a lot of folks have, especially those who've been around the block, as they say, where is Leafit based? Well, Leafit is actually based out in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, and it's a U.S.-based company. By being a U.S.-based company, it's under the scrutiny of the SEC and FTC, and that's important for those who've been around in business before, as sometimes they're in some of these offshore accounts, offshore Jamaica, Panama, and so forth. But by being a U.S.-based company, it doesn't restrict the social media aspect. Leafit is actually in over 130 countries, and our team, has actually had people from Iceland, Czechoslovakia, Hungary, all out to Korea, the Philippines, Australia, and of course the UK. So it's a totally global company, and that's the way it needs to be when you consider the wide reach of social media, and that's what makes this so exciting, Lee.
Yeah, it does. I mean, you know, you hit the nail on the head as far as our team. I work a lot with people in the UK, but, you know, I've got people in Australia and Japan. I mean, it's just endless. And, of course, the internet never sleeps, Mike. We're able to market this for those that choose to do so all over the world, 24 hours a day. And what's bigger than social media? 2 billion users. So it's an exciting time for sure. Most importantly, you know, you need to know that you're going to get paid on time, and that's the other important thing to emphasize for you here. Leafit have got a fantastic global payment processor, something that many online businesses struggle to achieve. And of course, you know, for your efforts and endeavors in sharing this application with other people, you want to know that you're going to get paid on time, and that's weekly and monthly within Leafit. So what is Leafit? Well, I think the best way of explaining that is to simply play you a video.
What if you had the opportunity to make money as you post and view pictures at your social networks? You know, like Facebook and Pinterest and all the other unstoppable, addicting social networks that millions of people spend hours and hours on? Did you know that social networking sites have over 2 billion committed users worldwide? Well, if that isn't impressive enough, how about the growth of e-commerce? The e-commerce space went over $1.1 trillion in 2013. So why all the statistics? Well, we want to invite you to a new social network that allows you to make money with it. Welcome to Leafit, a new social network where you can post pictures and get paid. When people purchase products and services as a result of your pictures, it pays you. Introducing Snap It, Tag It, Share It. Snap It. Take a picture of a product you think will sell. You can also grab and claim an image off of the web or your device. Tag it. Describe and label the product in the picture with keywords. Share it. Post and watch your picture go to your connected social networks. Here's how Leafit pays you. As you share your picture, a friend says, "Wow, I love those running shoes."
Shit.
They can purchase the shoes. Once purchased, you will earn a commission. You snap it, tag it, share it, and it pays you. Yes, that's right. You made a commission, and all you did is share a picture, just like you do on any other social network. Leafit is awesome. There are 2 ways you can participate. You can become a free affiliate and earn money every time anybody, anytime, anywhere makes a purchase as a result of your photo. Imagine you snap it, tag it, and share it, and it goes viral, and somebody clicks the buy button. You earn a commission. Did I say viral? Well, it gets better. Join as a Leafit associate for only $40 per month and increase your earning ability. You see, as a Leafit associate, You can earn on all of your pictures and from all of the free affiliates and paid associates pictures down to 9 levels. We know that Leafit is going to explode. Before it goes viral, position yourself in front of the wave. Take action now and join Leafit. Simply click the join button to get started. You can't afford to wait. This is your chance to get positioned and harness the earning power of social media. It pays you. Join today.
Let's hear from our CEO and Leafit visionary, Lawrence Sal.
Hello, my name is Lawrence Sal, co-founder and CEO of Leafit Inc. What I'd like to do is take a few minutes to tell you about myself and tell you about the product that we're developing in the future that we see in social networking. Being a social networker and a social media marketer for the last 7 years, Leafit has kind of came to fruition through problems that I've seen. So many people spending so much time using social media. If you think about Facebook or other social networks out there that monetize on top of their users, we're doing the opposite. We're telling users, come to us, use our product, and you can monetize your own content, your own data, and make money with us. In a short version of what we're doing is we're letting people make money by posting pictures on a social network that then shares those pictures with us other social networks. So what our product does is it does 4 very special things. Number 1, it allows you to share pictures. When you share those pictures, you can snap a picture live, you can use one from your camera roll, or you can simply find a picture on the internet. When you post that picture, you'll be asked to tag a product or service in that picture. When you tag a product, let's use a purse in this example. When you tag a purse from a picture, we automatically search over 18,000 retailers that we're connected to on the back end. When we search those 18,000 retailers, we find the guaranteed lowest price for that purse on that product for you. That tag is now connected to your picture. When your friend Christy views that picture and says, oh, I love that purse, she'll be able to actually buy the purse from that picture. But something really special happens here. She just doesn't get a great deal on that purse. But you, the person that posted that picture, you make a commission when she purchases that purse. So we're allowing users to share pictures like they do every day on all the other social networks. The difference here is when they post a picture and somebody wants to buy something, a product or service related to that picture, the poster of that picture makes a commission. Another reason that you would want to use this social network is because when viewing the newsfeed of this social network, you're not just getting the pictures posted by the people that you're connected with on this social network, but you're also getting to see pictures from Facebook, Twitter, whatever associated social networks you're connected to. You're also getting those pictures in this social network in those stories. So you're able to get everything in one place. Also, when you post stuff on this social network, it also shares those posts to all your connected social networks. Another feature that's very popular about this product is people aren't just going to use this product for social networking. People are going to use this for price checking or for getting good deals. You could be in Hawaii and just take a picture of the beach and then search for Hawaiian vacations and simply share that or purchase a Hawaiian vacation from that picture. You can take a picture of a pair of shoes and connect that brand. So there's so many different aspects this product's going to be used. And what this product is doing, more importantly, is it's bridging the gap between social media and e-commerce and putting them into one place. Something that's really special this product also does is called wish list. When viewing your newsfeed and you like items, you'll be able to wish list those items. Now let's say that it's Christy's birthday and I go to her profile. I can look at her wish list. I can buy something from her wish list for her birthday. I know she loves it because it's in her wish list. Over 350 million pictures are added every day on other social networks. Imagine when all those pictures are being added on Leafit, people are able to monetize and gain from that content. The Leafit mission statement is really simple. At Leafit, our mission is to allow our users to financially benefit through the content they share. So with that said, the future vision of this product and other products that Leafit will create will be exactly to do just that. Thank you so much for taking the time today to learn more about Leafit Inc. From myself and everyone else at Leafit, we look forward to growing into the future with each and every one of you.
There you go, Mike. So obviously the income side, it's great to hear from Lawrence. Any thoughts on that, Mike?
That pretty much says it all, folks, how simple it is, how straightforward it is, that you can post pictures not only on the Leafit social network, but every social network that you're connected to, it will go out there and post those pictures inviting people to join you in the Leafit social network, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, or Instagram. And when you consider, and as Lawrence said in his video, there's 350 million pictures, and that was just for Facebook. There is something like 500 million pictures posted daily. People are doing it every day, and just going out there and posting today, tomorrow, their family, their vacation, something they got. But now it's changed everything because you can make money from it, Lee.
Yeah, I mean, one thing that blows me away with how the app works is just think of this for a moment. You connect your social networks, your existing social networks, Facebook, Twitter, whatever they may be, to your Leafit app, or your IT app, as I should say. And what that does is that brings all the feed in from those networks. So, for example, let's say John posts something on Facebook, and let's say he's gone out and bought a new Mercedes. Now, you can actually see that in your IT app. You can read the post, you can tag that Mercedes photograph that John's put on there, and it will send John a message asking him whether he'd like to share in a commission of the sale of a Mercedes car. Now, you imagine the effect that's going to have on John when he receives that. That's going to be, it's unheard of. It's never been done before. It's unique to Leaf. It's patented. Nobody else can do this. It's an incredible application, Mike.
Well, I got to ask our audience out there, how many people use Facebook at least once a week? If you just type one once a week, or two, not even once a week. One, two. Everyone is responding, Lee, that they've used Facebook. Almost everyone on today's webinar, they're using Facebook once a week. And when you think about it, how many people, and the ones are just pouring in, that people are using Facebook constantly, and the other social networks out there. But the uniqueness about the Leafit social network is something we haven't even mentioned till now, is they have patent pending on this technology. There's no one else going to be able to do this for the foreseeable future because of those patents, Lee.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, the point you made about the numbers and the market that this appeals to, I heard a stat yesterday, Mike, that 98% of 18 to 24-year-olds use social media. That's nearly all of them. So there's a tip if you want to take it. If you want to grow this business, go to the colleges and the campuses, or in the UK, wherever you may be, the schools, the universities, and give this app away free. Leaflets, business cards with your link on it. We'll tell you more about that in a moment, because if that's nearly 100% of that age group are using this every single day, and now they can make money from it, whereas yesterday they got nothing.
So true. And since we're talking about money, we want to make sure, like we said, we are a U.S.-based company, Leafit is, and the FTC requires what's called an income disclosure statement. And you can read this full income disclosure statement at, you might want to grab a pen and pencil right now if you want to jot this down. That's leafitids.com, or you can go to the company site at leafit.biz. But basically what it says is your success depends on your skills, your work efforts, and market condition. Leafit does not guarantee any level of income or success. Basically, if you go out there sharing it, you will have the opportunity to earn money with this. But I would encourage you to read the full income disclosure statement at Leafit IDS, Lee.
Yeah, very important to do. And with that said, let's look at the ways that you can earn money. There are 4 ways, and we'll split those through. I'll take the first 2 if you like, Mike. I think the one that really catches my eye and has made a massive difference to me personally and my team is the 9-generation uni level. I always find that the description on the name of it's a little bit misleading. I prefer to call it's the fast start bonus. What it is that it's the money that you will get paid by Friday this week for introducing a new associate, a paid associate, into the business. So somebody looks at this opportunity and decides that they would like to get involved with Leafit. Instead of joining for free, they decide that they want to come in as a paid associate, And you'll find we'll go into details on that. But the uni level actually pays on more than one level, which I think is why it's a little bit misleading. But we'll look at that in detail. The second one is the 3x9 forced matrix. That means that the top two really are very much a team thing. As people join and join as an associate, you lock yourself into a matrix, and we're going to take a much closer look at that. And that matrix is filled not just by you, but also by your team around you, people above you, people below you, and to the sides of you. Everybody is filling and assisting your matrix. Mike, do you want to pick up the next two? I guess not. We seem to have lost Mike.
I'm sorry, Lee. And the third way that we're covering is really exciting. It's called the Evergreen Check Match. For a lot of folks that they have heard of this if they've been around before, but honestly, it's usually for the folks who have hundreds, if not thousands, of people. But Leafit has designed a unique way that basically allows anyone to start earning this check match almost from the first day, Lee.
Mike, let's just pause there because I'm not happy with how I did that. I've got into too much detail on this slide, and we didn't need to because we're about to do that straight after. So my apologies. Let's just take this from the top, this slide.
Okay, and right after the video, right?
Yeah, we're good. So let's look at the ways that you can earn money within Leafit. There are 4 ways. You have the 9-generation uni level, or what I refer to as the fast start bonus. That's the money that you can get paid immediately for sharing this opportunity with others. There is the 3x9 forced matrix. That's very much a team game. That's where people join and simply lock themselves into the matrix, and you're assisted by others around you in doing that very same thing. There is the evergreen check match. That means that you're rewarded for what other people do that you have introduced to the business. And then finally, there is the 9 generations of e-commerce sales. That simply means the money and the commission that you can generate for utilizing and posting and tagging your pictures onto the IT app. Now let's look at those in more detail. The 9-generation uni level, well, as you can see here, it varies and you qualify for different levels or generations dependent on the number of personal associates you've introduced to the business. But as you can see, if you go out and find one individual that wishes to become a paid associate within Leafit, you will receive $50, as you can see on your first generation. I'll just, hopefully you can see my cursor moving there, Mike, but you'll see $50 is what you would receive, and you can see at the bottom that that is paid out weekly. As you can see, Tuesdays at 11:59 PST, that's Pacific time, is the cutoff, and providing that associate has joined ahead of that, you would receive your payment on Friday. That's the following Friday. Now, for introducing just one individual, we're not talking about hundreds, one person into the business, you also get a second generation. That means you've brought John in. John is your personal. John has gone and recommended this to Mike. Mike has come in, and now you receive $10 and John receives $50. And then if Mike brings in Bill, you can see on your third level over here, you would receive $5 from Bill, and so the others pass up the line. Now, of course, as this grows, and you're going to realize it's very, very simple, and we'll talk to you about stats in a moment, but if you get 3 personals, so you get an additional 3 levels, levels 4, 5, and 6 at $3 each. And if you bring in 5, just 5 people, think how many people are going to want to use this app, but just 5 gives you all 9 levels of the Fast Start bonus. So it's not just about what you do, it's about then helping your team to do the very same thing, and you get paid up the line. Mike, over to you on the next one.
Well, folks, that the unilevel, as Lee said there, you know, it doesn't matter if you bring in 1 people and you're just sharing with this. And when someone comes on board, it could be 100 people, and each one of them that come on board, Lee. That is really powerful. But the 3x9 force matrix is the second way of 4 ways that you can earn with Leafit as a paid associate. And you can see from here, the matrix confuses some people. They look at these numbers and they think, oh my gosh, for example, on level 20, on level 3, that I have to recruit 27 people, or I have to share this with 27 people. That's not true. A 3x9 force matrix, you can get spill. And when you look at the viral nature of the Leafit social network, in our Facebook group, we have a gentleman from the UK, Maratham, who just joined in the early, about 4 weeks ago. And he hadn't got started yet sharing with us. He was busy with some family stuff, but he got it, and he joined right away. And before he could even start talking to people, he said he was up at 1 o'clock in the morning looking at his back office, and he had 23 people underneath him already. And then a couple days later, he posted, Mike, I have 33 people. And that's how the matrix and the viral nature of this can happen. We obviously cannot guarantee you will get spill, but when you look at what is coming and what is happening with the explosive growth of social media here, you can see it. Here on the first level, for every individual, there's 3 spots. Under each person, there's 3, and it goes 9 levels deep. So you have 3 people, and each one of those personally people, or those spillover, either or, you earn $2 for a total of $6 on that level. Now, each one of those 3 have 3 for a total of 9 positions underneath there. But here, you'll notice you get a pay increase for those people, whether you sponsor them or their spill, it's $5. And for that level, you earn a total of $45, which gives you a grand total of $51 earnings on your just first 2 level. And now that's an important number, because your monthly package, the builder's package, that gives you the ability to access all 4 ways of earnings, plus so much more with the company as far as training, videos, and systems, you're paying $49, and now already you're cash flow positive. Now you'll see on the 3rd level, you have 27 positions for a total of $54, and when that's filled, you're earning $105. And you only need 1 person to introduce this to Leaf, 1 person that decides, yes, I too would like to earn 4 different ways of earning income, and you're qualified for the first 3 levels. Then you'll see once you obtain just 3 people, you're qualified for level 4, 5, and 6. You'll notice on level 6 there that you're already earning, when you fill out the level 6, $2,000 a month, or $2,200, and that starts to become some life-changing income. The stay-at-home for one of the spouses, maybe, or some of that retirement money you're looking for. And then when you hit 5 folks, 5 people that said, yes, I would like to come on board as a paid associate, that's the magic number, because now you're fully qualified for all 9 levels here, and the income is just definitely life-changing and some dreams. But a lot of folks look at this, I can't fill out my matrix. That might be true. I believe with the power of the viralness here, but what happens if you just filled half of your matrix? A third of your matrix? You're talking a substantial amount of money coming in every month. And the Leafit matrix is paid weekly. Every Friday from the previous month, you are going to get a check from your matrix on top of the unilevel, which is paid out weekly. So now you have multiple checks coming in, Lee.
Yeah, and I think the point to emphasize, Mike, is that, I've been involved in companies where they want you to get 50 or 100 people. Leafit are only asking and focusing you on 5 is the magic number, as I've heard you say so many times, Mike. Just get 5 people, and we'll talk to you about stats in a moment, how easy that's going to be for you to do. But get 5, and you're in the game. You're in this matrix, and everybody else around you is filling it for you, as well as your efforts, people above you and to the side. And, I've seen, Mike, in the last, just because of the momentum that the app is out, and it really is now going to be a massive global viral expansion of this business, that my matrix payments every single week are going up and going up. And I've got, as you said, we've all got great examples of people in my team. I've got somebody that's only brought in 4 people, and he's got about 137 people underneath him now. So it's just fantastic to watch, and I can promise you, as the media now are getting involved in this, and we'll talk to you about that in a moment, then it's just going to explode, Mike. The force matrix, just whilst we've got this slide up, in case you're not familiar with what it is, there's you, for example. And let's say you've brought Robert in, just so that you understand how this works. And maybe you've got Jim over on the right-hand side. He's put Tim in, and Lisa to the left has put Michael in on the left-hand side. And you're also getting people being put in above you. So that just kind of gives you a simple explanation of how that 3x9 force matrix works and how it's filled by you and the efforts of other people around you. Mike, do you want to talk about the check match?
Sure, Lee. The check match is something some folks maybe that's been in some of those businesses before have heard about, but they've never been able to obtain, because it's usually set up for the folks who make a lot of money, who have big, large teams in the thousands here. With the Evergreen Check Match, Leafit had designed a system here where, honestly, you can obtain this from the very first day. You'll notice here, to get to the first level, which is called the manager, you just need 3 individuals that come on board and said, yes, I want to earn all 4 ways. And you need to have a team volume of 600 points. A point is simply $1. So once you obtain a team of either you sharing with individuals or people you shared bringing in individuals, of 13 people is the magic number. 13 people, and I've seen groups of this get done in less than 24 hours. Once you did that, you then qualify for a 5% check matching bonuses, meaning every one of the people you personally introduced into Leafit who came on board with the $49 a month and the $149 startup fee, then what you are doing, you're getting 5% every week of what they earn. Whatever their matrix check is, whether it's $100, $1,000, down the road $10,000, you're earning 5% from every single one, whether it's 3 people or 100 people. So you now have, again, more streams, more revenue, more multiple checks coming in. Now, as soon as you hit that magic number, as Lee said I like to call as 5, you become a director. And now you need a team point of just 1,500. You can do the math. See, it's not a very large group. And you got to help 2 people become manager, which is simple to do. But once you achieve that rank, you automatically get a increase in the amount of money you're earning. Now you're earning 6% from all of your personals. But here where it starts to grow exponentially, because now every one of the people you invited, every one of the ones they invited, you are now earning 5% matching bonuses from them. And you can see here, senior director, 10 people, 5,000 points, and now you again get a raise on your first and second level, but now from your friends who came on board, you're getting a check matching bonuses for 3. So literally, you could have hundreds of check matching bonuses coming to you on top of the weekly matrix checks, on top of the unilevels. This is, and you can see here where it grows exponentially down to a senior executive. And there will be people reaching senior executive rather quickly due to the viral nature of this, Lee.
Yeah, I think that that's got to be the target for anybody who understands this. And you look at the app, I promise you, it's so easy. You're giving away something free that everybody wants. You know, when have you ever been able to say that? Something that everybody wants. You're giving it away free, and then the company will drip on those through the app itself with messages suggesting that they join. And there's all sorts of ways that we're going to be able to tell you about. But look at the 10% across the board. You're then getting 10% on 5 levels of everything those individuals are earning themselves each month. That could be a colossal amount of money. And it's this bit. Well, there's a lot that excites me, but I love the check match, Mike. I just think that it's probably going to be the massive win for people when you're helping them. It really is all about making sure that you get 1 and help them get 1. You get 3 and help them get 3, and so on. And when you do that and you work together as a team, the money that you could generate through this business is quite incredible.
Break Break. Hold on. I got to start up Skype because I have the team hangout in 15 minutes. I'm going to tell them I'm not going to be there. Just postpone it a half hour. Let them post it in Facebook so they don't go freaky.
You go ahead.
Okay. Let me yell at Estelle. There's Anna. Somebody's got to be online here. I'll just send them one message. Please tell everyone I will be 30 minutes late working with Lee getting our webinar REC done. We are a bit behind. Thanks. Okay, done. Off. Otherwise, Windows will definitely be popping up. Okay, Lee, we can go from the next slide.
Okay. Do you want me to take this, or do you want to do it?
You can take it.
And the fourth way, Mike, that you can generate sales is, as we saw with Lawrence Sowell, the CEO's explanation of simply getting involved. And there's two ways to get involved of using the IT app. You can be a free app affiliate, and therefore you're going to be able to generate a revenue of 1%. Oh, sorry, 1%. Let me do that again, Mike. The fourth way you can generate income is by using the IT app itself and benefiting from affiliate commissions that come from the e-commerce sales. And as we saw Lawrence eloquently explain, you can do that in two ways. You can be a free affiliate, a free app user, and as you see here, you can generate a single level, first generation commission of 10% of what the company makes as an affiliate commission from those product sales, simply by posting pictures, tagging them, and when somebody buys that product at the lowest price, guaranteed from over 18,000 merchants, then you will receive that 10% commission. Now, better than that, by becoming a paid associate and joining Leafit for all 4 revenue streams, you can get paid on 9 levels. And you can see there, if I just bring this through to the larger slide, I think it's important for you to understand, again, going down 9 levels. As Mike mentioned earlier on, that you refer it to Mike and he refers it to friends and they refer it and they refer it and they refer it. Can you imagine how many people this then that could be using the IT app and you are benefiting from the e-commerce sales? Now, what I will say is that's got to grow, that's got to develop, and the more people, the more app users that start to take this on and start streaming their content, posting their content through the app onto the other social platforms, you're going to see these commissions get bigger and bigger. At the moment, I would put this 4th in order, but I think further down the line, it's probably going to be the biggest form of income that people have. Back to you, Mike.
Well, you bring up a great point with the IT app. I was just reading. I don't know how many people recall here in the States last Christmas, but there was a big news on the news about Amazon just struggling over the Christmas holidays because of the growth of Amazon, and that's just one of our now 19,000 retailers that the IT app searches for the best possible price. And just last week, I was reading that one of the world's largest retailer, Walmart, which is in hundreds of countries out there, has seen a decline of 20% of their big store revenue because more and more people are using the internet. I mean, even my mom asked me to buy my nephew a gift for her to give to him, to go to the online and get it, because it does save money. It does save a lot. Convenience, time, money. And now all of those conveniences that we use every day, shopping, now you can get paid for doing this, all your friends shopping. Lee, you're right. The IT app, the potential there, while it's down the road here, the growth there, that could be the largest source of income for those out there who just invite 10, and then your friends invite 10, and invite 10. By your 5th level, you're talking 100,000 people.
Well, I think you're right, Mike, and as Lawrence said earlier on, I think it's going to be used going forward as a search tool. You know, you can't go anywhere now. You can do it with holidays and you can do it with air flights, but there's nowhere online that you can now go in and tap in a product and have it search 18, 19,000 retailers and give you the lowest price. So I think people will use it just for shopping, and that's why I think that it's obviously going to be a very, very big revenue stream. So looking at this slide here, you know, how easy is this going to be? Well, this really is simple, and we're going to show you exactly why. First of all, the IT app is completely free. It's available for you to download. You can do it from the links that we're going to give you on this page. So if you want to get started and you want to be a free IT app user, and I would urge you to join as a paid associate, but if not, you want to get started, maybe money is a little tight today, and you want to get the app downloaded, then follow the links that we're going to give you on this page anyway very shortly. But moving on from that, what I want to say is, who in their right mind would not want to be paid for doing what they currently do daily for free? That means quite simply that all those people, 2 billion people worldwide using social media, currently do that for free. The only people making money are those social media platforms. Now, that's all changed. The face of social media is going to change. And as Mike said earlier, it's patent pending. Nobody else can do this. So you are in the right place for this global explosion. Here's a really interesting fact, Mike, from our team. And I said to you earlier on about statistics. For every 10 people who go and download the IT app for free, and bearing in mind there's a lot of those people now want to do exactly that, one is joining as a paid associate, and I do believe those numbers will get better and better, Mike. But that's a great stat. You gave that to me at the beginning of the week when we've had a lot of feedback from our team members. And just think about that for the moment. You know, you get 100 free users, and we were talking about 5 being the magic number, Mike. 100 free users, that would give you 10 paid associates, Mike.
Exactly, Lee. The folks joining here, maybe they want to look around and check it out, so to speak, but then they start to see it's real, that it's actually paying them, and they then start to understand how much money they have lost because their friends were shopping yesterday and bought something, or their friends or friends that they don't even know bought something on Amazon, Newegg, Target, Costco, and one of the 19,000 plus retailers, and they did not get an earnings on that they could have because they were not paid. So getting in early and getting all the benefits of that is just, it makes sense.
Yeah, it does. So how are we going to help you do this? Well, we've got a number of ways, and we'll take you through those now. First of all, we've got our own team, the Leafit Superstars team. As I mentioned, there's well over 500 people now in that team, all doing the same thing, similar things on a daily basis, and seeing massive growth in their earnings. Now, there is a personally coded webinar platform, this very platform that you're looking at, that we are going to make available to team members. In addition to that, there is a new Leafit Superstars coded sales funnel, and we'll show you some slides if you're not familiar with what sales funnels are, and again, that is going to be available to team members. There's a picture of the sales funnel. That just gives you a simple idea. It's a small website in alternative terms where you can send people. There is a video that plays on there, and it's, as it says, it's world's first patented technology, allows you to make money at the touch of a button. It's a caption, a headline that's going to intrigue somebody to leave some details, and when they do that, they're taken through to the next page where they'll start to see some of the video presentations that you've already seen here today. And of course, there is a button, there is a call to action in saying, look, get started now, join for free if you wish, or join as a paid associate. And I know that's going to work very, very well for people.
Yeah, and Lee, I just want to step in here. Now, I've been around this business for a long time. I actually designed capture pages for companies, and I know they can run anywhere from $99, $49 a month, $39 a month, or more, and we've been able to do something special. So.
We have, but let's hold off on that. Let's not tell them just yet. But right. Yeah, there's a great gift here for you guys. So we're going to get to that in just a few moments. So please just stay with us because I know you're going to love what we've got. Mike, talk about your site.
Well, guys, we have a dedicated team site. And what this allows is folks who, whether you're an experienced marketer or maybe you're brand new to internet marketing and maybe not even a big social network user, we're able to share with you through our vast team. And Lee said we have over 500 people. That's just in our Facebook group. But we have over several thousand people in our team already, and this has been word of mouth. There's not been any explosion as far as marketing wise, and already people are seeing it. So we have created a dedicated team site that allows you to log in. It's a secure area only for our members. This is exclusive to our group, where you can watch videos on how to use social media, how to use Facebook, how to grow your business card templates, flyers, every form of however you want to approach this, and share it with people on your social media. There's artwork back there, there's business cards, everything you need to grow your business, because this is a real business that you're in business for yourself, but with Leafit Superstars, not by yourself. As I said, we also have a private Facebook group. And the beauty of this, whether Lee's your sponsor, Tina's your sponsor, John's your sponsor, they can't be around 24 hours, 7 days a week. Especially when you look at the global aspect of our team. You might have someone from Australia. You might live in the UK. So with the private Facebook group, someone can come in there and they do this constantly, around the clock, 24 hours. Ask a quick question, and one of our team members who happens to be around up at that time in Facebook answers that. You're in business for yourself, but again, not by yourself. We also have some exclusive tools, and all of this is exclusive. The webinar platform you're seeing here, the Hangouts we do every once a week, the dedicated team site, the Facebook group, these are exclusive to our group, but with their sole purpose is to help you succeed, Lee.
Yeah, quick story for you, Mike, and it is going to be quick. I had a colleague who I know very well in the UK contact me this morning and said, look, the tools that you've put available for your guys are absolutely incredible. Could I have them? And I said, I'm sorry, I won't mention his name, but I said, I'm sorry, you're not in our team. We cannot make those available to you. So what you're going to see here today is purely an exclusive for the Leafit Superstars. There's a 21-day blueprint which Mike has put together, and that's we'll keep it brief, but that is simply going to give you a roadmap to success. If you follow the things on that blueprint through the first 21 days, you will make a success, a significant success of your Leafit business.
Shit.
Go ahead.
I was muted during my little spiel.
What on the Superstars?
Yes. So why don't you go back there and I'll just pick up when you said, Mike, about the Superstars.
Okay.
Because I've been yawning like crazy, so I mute myself every chance I get.
When you stop that, we could be here till 10 o'clock.
I know.
Right, let's go again.
I'll go back to Stell. Make that 5 o'clock, Stell.
Yeah, make that 5 o'clock. Absolutely. Right, here we go.
Okay.
I'll do a quick intro. So, Mike, why don't you talk about the Leafit Superstars team site?
I'll be happy to, Lee. We've designed a team site for our members out there with a dedicated members-only access that gives them a wide range of training videos on how to use Facebook, how to use Skype. Because whether you're an experienced marketer or maybe this is your first time in internet marketing or even not a big social media user, we show you how to set up YouTube, how to use videos for free. Everything you possibly need, from business card templates to flyers if you want to pass them out, to posting on classified sites like Craigslist, Gumtree, Backpage. Anything you need to grow your business is back there, including a blueprint that Lee's going to be sharing with you here very much. Because we know this is a real business, and a real business needs tools, and this is your business. But with Leafit and the Superstars, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. We offer a private Facebook group group room where we understand that you may have someone join you from Australia while you live in New Zealand or the UK or France, and we have people like that. But with the Facebook group, your team member can come on there, ask a question, and because the large number of people we have active right now, they'll get their question answered, and they won't have to wait. So it's like a large community of every one of us sharing the knowledge so everyone can share the wealth, Lee.
Yeah, I think, the testament to that is that because everybody is doing so well financially within Leafit, they're more than happy to share what's successful for them, and the Facebook group works incredibly well. The 21-day Leafit blueprint is something that Mike put together. It's basically a roadmap to success for you. If you follow the steps that most of us have taken, I'm a great endorser of don't reinvent things when they're working well. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. So there's 21 days. If you follow those steps, you're going to make a huge success within Leafit for yourself. Mike's already covered about the Facebook group, so we won't dwell on that. And marketing strategies, well, as we've said, we share those. So if you really are somebody who would like to get to grips and utilize some of the tools that we have, we do cooperative marketing where we pool our resources and do the same things together, and make sure that, group buying, cooperative buying is always the most cost-effective way of doing that. So it makes sense to be able to shell those ideas, especially if they're working for everybody. So Mike, with that, why don't we go over some questions? I know you can see those if you'd like to pick that up.
Yes, I do have, Lee. Here, let me pull up the questions. So I have a question from Rebecca. She wants to know, how often do I get paid, and can I get a deposit to her account? I assume she means her checking account, Lee.
I would think so. I think the answer to that simply is dependent on, at the moment, where you are in the world. Some payment processes can go straight through into the bank accounts, check accounts, current accounts if you're in the UK. That's what they terminate. Others, you can simply order a prepaid card. I have a card. I happen to like that. Although I can have it paid directly into my account, I prefer it to be loaded onto my card. It's done every week. And it's effectively a prepaid MasterCard. You can simply have the money put straight on there, and you can use that anywhere that accepts MasterCard in the world. So hopefully that's answered that question.
Okay, we have a question from Jose. He's asking, who can get the IT app? I'll take care of that one. Right now, the IT app is released in iOS 7, which is a Mac format. That's how most companies started. It's out there live. You can go to the iTunes, but I would encourage you to definitely get back with the person here, and we're sharing with you where you can actually get it now. So it's out there. For those of us like myself who are a Android user and a PC user, it is coming out here in the next few months where you won't even need a smartphone. You won't need an iPhone, an iTablet, an Amazon. Any connection, any way, shape, or form to the internet, you'll be able to use the Leafit social network, posting pictures and getting paid. So for those right now, it's out there for the iPhones, the iPads, the Macs, and a very, very short time, which gives you actually some time to build your Facebook, if you will. Your Facebook fans took you a while to get your friends, so you actually have some time. So when they flip the switch for those, you actually can start making money instantly, Lee.
Mike, let me just pick up on that point, because I think there's one very important thing to say here. Please don't be of the mindset that you don't have an iPhone. I'm on Android, and let me tell you, this business is exploding for me. I don't go on and utilize the app. I don't need to do that. All I'm simply doing is telling, I've got family members, my daughter and my son-in-law, both got iPhones. Both downloading the app, and they're away and they're running with this, and they've got hundreds of friends they're now sharing it with. It's not about me, it's about other people. All you need to do is share this app with others who have got iPads and Macs and iPhones, etc., etc. And believe you me, the Android version, which a lot of people have, is coming online very, very quickly. There's some upgrades to do, and I know that Leafit want to get those upgrades into the new version that will obviously cover PCs and Androids. Back to you, Mike.
Right. Lisa has a question here. I understand I can join for free right now. What is the cost to join and earn the 4 different ways of income that you guys covered today? Well, it's 149. That's a one-time fee to get started, which opens up all those streams of revenue. And then every month thereafter, starting the second month, it's just $49. And when you look at what a franchise costs or what a business, a traditional brick and mortar, or even a local business, a little business out of your home, $149 to open up the Unilevel, the Matrix, the check matching, and of course the 9 levels of the IT app. Wow, it's simply, to me, it just makes sense. I have 300 friends on Facebook. Now I can just invite 10 of them, and just a few of them have to invite friends who have to invite friends. It's a no-brainer, Lee.
It's a no-brainer because you need 3 paid associates. That's 30 free app users on our stats that we know to download the app who are going to become paid associates to pay you $50 on Friday. So you join today, you'd have that money back by Friday. Sorry, let my dates maybe slightly wrong, but you would. So depending on when the week finishes, you'll have the payment in by Friday. That's paid back your lifetime one-off membership of $149. After that, it's just growth and growth. Very simple, Mike.
Robert's asking a question here. Quick question: do I have to join your guys' team, the Superstars, to get all these other benefits that you explained? Absolutely. The benefits with the Facebook group, the lead capture page, these webinars that you're on today with this proprietary coded system, and all the other benefits. Now, the company does have some tools and systems, without a doubt, and they're very nice. We have just taken it to the next level that helps our members automate the sign-up process and able to leverage their time using the internet and other forms of marketing that we show people how to use, Lee.
Yeah, I think the tools that we have here, we're not saying everybody has different ways of doing it, but if you look at the 21-day blueprint that we set out, and the people that are most successful within Leafit at the moment, and we listen to a lot of people who are bringing in vast numbers, and they're doing certain things repetitively. They're using those tools in a different way. So, everybody to their own, everybody's going to find what's comfortable for them. But the most important thing is you do something.
Okay, we have a Roberto, I believe is how I pronounce this. He's asking, he lives in Madagascar. Can he get involved? As we said earlier, Leafit is actually a global company. Just like social media is, they're actually in 130 companies. Our team that I'm aware of, and we have a rather large team, so I'm not sure of all the places everyone's at. I know of 25 different countries. Absolutely, Roberto, whether you're in Madagascar, the Philippines, we had someone coming on board yesterday that just joined, and about 6 hours later, there was 12 more individuals from China. So depending on where you live, and there is one exclusion, North Korea, and that's the only one, and I think Libya, just because of the turmoil right there, and so I think they have blocked the social network, so they won't even see this. Other than that, any other country in this world, you can join up and get started, and posting pictures on one of the hottest social networks and earning money, Lee.
Yeah, it's global. It's global. It's the internet. As I said earlier, I'm fear of repeating myself. It never sleeps. So you can be marketing this business while you're in bed. Get up in the morning. That's the way I like to start my day. Go into your back office and see how many more people have just joined.
Joyce has a question. Lee, why don't you take this one? She works full-time as a nurse, and can she do this part-time?
Yeah, a great question. Comes up a lot. Let me tell you, Joyce, specifically, this is a business where you actually don't need to say a word to anybody. Absolutely nothing. With the tools that we have here, you don't need to actually talk to a single person. You just need to share it. So you can email or text or Skype or give business cards to. It doesn't have to be the verbal word. You don't have to dedicate any time to managing it. Once it's set up, and we're going to go into the tools and the gift in just a second, you'll see very, very simply how you can have a fantastic income on a weekly and monthly basis by actually not spending any significant time on this at all, which is hard to believe, but it's true.
Here's another question from Anita. I'm not a big social media user. Can I still make money doing this? Why don't you take that, Lee?
Yeah, of course. What you need to try, as I mentioned about the phones, and if you're not an iPhone owner, the same applies. Get out of the mindset of I don't use social media. You have to accept that 2 billion people in the world do. And that is your market for your business, not you. You don't need to know anything about social media. What you need to do is send people to this webinar, and this will explain the business model, or to the sales funnel presentation that we've got. That will do it. So if you don't understand it and you don't use it, it's not a reason not to be excited. When you see the revenue, those 4 revenue streams that you can receive on a weekly and monthly basis, it's that should excite you. So the answer simply is no, you don't need to be a social media user to benefit from this business.
Okay, question from Catherine. I don't own a smartphone. Can I still do this or use the app? That's a great question, Catherine. If you don't own a smartphone, obviously you can't use an app. But the Leafit social network, which is really the core system here, you will be able to use your Kindle, your laptop, your tablet, or your old-fashioned desktop and still hook into the Leafit social network, posting pictures and getting paid for doing that. So absolutely. Next question here is from Matthew. He's been in businesses before, like where you had to recruit, and he said he was never good at it. How is this different? Why don't you take that, Lee?
Well, I think we've probably covered it, Matthew. I mean, the bottom line is that the difference here is you're giving something away for free. Nobody has to pay anything to join. It's a free to join business. They get the app, they download it. It's not only something for free, it's something that everybody wants to use. I've already said nearly 100% of 18 to 24-year-olds use social media. Why would they not want to get paid for using it rather than earning absolutely nothing? It's very cool, and therefore this is not about having to go and recruit lots of people. This is self-momentum. It will naturally perpetuate itself forward. All you're going to do is point people in the direction and say, hey, I've got members in my team that simply say to somebody, hey, do you use Facebook? And maybe they're out shopping, they're in a store buying something, and the guy will say, oh yeah, absolutely. Let me just give you my card. There's a new really cool app where now you can get paid for posting your content onto Facebook. That's it. Gives them the card, the link for this webinar platform is on there, and that person joins. So quite simply, it's very, very easy. You're not having to sell it. It's something that you're giving somebody for free, and as I said earlier on, you don't even need to talk to them. You just point them to here.
Well, we got some people already saying, well, how do I get started? How do I get started right now? That's a great question. There's a link below right now. If you would like to earn the 4 different ways of income that we have shared with you, click the button below right now, and that will automatically refer you into the system with the person that invited you here today. That is what's so unique about our system and our team. We're the only team right now offering something like this, and so go ahead and click the button if you're wanting today, right now, to earn those 4 ways of income that Lee talked about and we shared with you. But if not, and you want to go free, we'll share with that. But for those who get it, who say, yeah, I want to earn the 9 levels from my friends, I want the uni-level checks, I want the matching check bonuses and the matrix paid weekly, go ahead and click that button. I got a question here from it looks like Becky. She says, I'm sorry I missed, she thought she wrote it down, but where is the company based? Becky, they are based in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. They are a U.S.-based company, and of course that provides you all that protection and the oversight of the government agencies in the U.S. here. For those who don't live in the U.S., let me tell you, the FTC and SEC monitors and is very stringent on how companies, even like Leafit, operate. So, Lee, got the button below. People can sign up right now and get going for the one-time $149. We got time for. We've went way over our 30 minutes. We told people, or 35 minutes. So we got time for one more question here. Let me find it. Here is
Let me
someone.
just jump in before you do that question. Let me just say to people, guys, don't wait. Whatever you do, the numbers that are joining every single day now are going up rapidly. If you wait, those people are joining underneath you. So I should say, if you wait, those people are joining above you, if I get it right. So what you need to do is you need to make sure that you are positioned in the matrix. Those people join then after you, and they are then feeding you. Otherwise, you're going to be missing out on that income, unless, of course, it's going to put you in financial constraints. Then, of course, don't do that. But whatever you do, find a way to get started. Sorry, Mike, you go ahead with that last question,
Right.
and what I'll then do is stop sharing my
after we
screen.
take this last question, we'll go into the special gift, and we'll close it out here. So, folks, we just have a few more minutes here. You don't want to miss this. One last question from Timothy. He said he read or heard somewhere that Leafit was going to be featured on TV. Lee, why don't you explain that?
Yeah, well, because it's an American-based company, the marketing rollout is going to start here in the States. I'm actually based in California now, and I can confirm that shows have already been recorded on Bloomberg Network and Fox News. Those are going to be the first two breaking news stories, and what I can tell you, having been involved in international companies before with these sort of launches, is that once those TV shows air, the other media, all other stations, press, etc., will be jumping on those stories rapidly. There's an exclusive. The shows are recorded. Lawrence has already done those. I believe that they are going out in the next few weeks, but please, again, the reason to act now and click that button is to get in today. You want those people underneath you, not above you. So once that happens, I can tell you, a quick example of this, very quick, is I saw an application, a very basic application on Shark Tank over here, which is Dragon's Den in Europe, and within the first hour of that news being broadcast on that particular show, there was 140,000 downloads of the app within 1 hour of the show airing. So make sure you're in this business before those TV programs go out, because you are going to miss a lot of people. Back to you, Mike.
And that show is Enterprise TV. For those in the States, I know England has their own form of make-believe football. But we have Terry Bradshaw is hosting this show, and it's featuring up-and-coming tech companies. They contacted, actually, Leafit. And recently, our CEO has been on several radio shows, featured in magazines. So this it is true what you heard, Timothy. Leafit is going to be featured on TV. Lee, we're pressed for time, so why don't you go into our special gift? And folks, if you haven't joined up yet, go ahead and click that button below and get started here. If you the $149 one time, and then the $49 a month. But if you can't do that for whatever reason, we understand. There will be a button here. This button to join is going to go away here in a few moments, and we'll give you the alternate button. But Lee, why don't you share with them the gift for everyone and it looks like everyone has stuck around, Lee.
Well, that's great. Let me stop sharing my screen, Mike, and I'll jump straight into the gift. I'm really excited to be able to break this news. So let me stop my screen now, and we'll get straight to it. Okay, back to that. Okay, and we're ready to go.
We haven't been doing this for like 90 minutes, have we?
I don't know how long it's been, so we're probably going to have to edit some of this down where we've waffled on, but we can do that. We can strip it back.
Okay.
That's not a problem. Everything coming through to you okay? You can see me?
Yep, locked on you.
Okay, here we go then.
Hang on. Locked on you.
So probably the bit that you've been waiting for, though, I hope you've really enjoyed the webinar that we've gone through so far. So what's the gift? Well, you saw two very, very cool tools that only the Leafit Superstars members, people that are joining our team, have access to. And what I can tell you is we're going to be able to give away both of those tools to anybody joining our team free of charge. Now, what are the two things? Well, this very webinar presentation that you see can be fully coded to your own business. What does that mean? Well, very simply, you can register, get your own unique link, and then issue that link to anybody at all that can then watch this very presentation that you've just sat through, and it will do all the explaining for you, as you, I'm sure, have no doubt found out. You don't have to talk to anybody about it. You can simply give them that link. There will be the very same button that you have been given an opportunity to click and join the business, and when they click that button, they're going to drop straight into your own business. How fantastic is that? It's new technology. I don't think it's been done before elsewhere. I've never been involved in another business that has been able to facilitate that, and that's a credit to Michael Lucas here, who's done a fantastic job to get that ready for everybody. But the value of that, God only knows. It's huge, but you know, you're talking about hundreds of dollars for a platform that you would normally have to buy. This is now yours free once you get started in the business and join the Leafit Superstars team. Now, the second thing, you saw earlier on in the presentation that we have built a sales funnel, a website that you can send people to at any time just with a simple link. Now, that website would probably cost you $400 to $500 to have built. And the great thing about it is, in the back end of the website, there are around 21 emails, all written that we code on your behalf with your own name. So they will be personally sent from you. If your name is John, it would simply say, thanks for reading this email. Best regards, John. Those emails are sent out automatically every single day. And do you know what they do? They actually point everybody back to this webinar. That link also, this unique link for this webinar that I've already mentioned, would be within those emails. So you're able to give out one link for the webinar and one link for your own website, and the two interact beautifully. I believe the value of both of those is probably well in excess of $1,000. And for those that decide to get joined and started today while we're on here, click the button now, get started in the Leafit Superstars team, and both of those are yours free of charge. Back to you, Mike.
Right, Lee. You just explained that, again, these are some tools that are exclusive for our team and only through our team. So in about 10 seconds, the button below here is going to go away. If you want to come on board right now today, because there is an explosion, a wave, a tsunami of folks coming on board, and they can either be above you or below you, Lee. So click the button now, $149 to get started, to earn the 4 different ways. It's, as we said, I believe deep down in my heart, it's simply a no-brainer. But for those who are struggling right now and said, you know what, I still have some questions. I want to look it around. Lee, what do they need to do?
Well, what they need to do is, first of all, join. It's free, so you don't have to pay anything today. The most important thing is you join, you register for free, and then you can download the IT app. You can then, if you've got an iPhone, an iPad, try it yourself. If you try it yourself, you'll see how fantastic the app is. That in itself is going to change your mind, and you'll want to rapidly upgrade and become an associate, because otherwise people that you share it with, and you cannot help but talk to people about it. That's all people are talking about at the moment.
Right,
So
and you'll see a button right now below where Lee is talking, and you can create, if you haven't done it yet, and you haven't decided, you just couldn't at this time do the $149, right now below Lee is that button that allow you to create the free account. You at least do that. Get in right now and get it free. Go ahead, Lee.
Yeah, absolutely. So click the button that will take you there for free. You can go in, you can join, you can use the app. If you want to just suck it and see, but what I urge you to do is just maybe get some advice. Take the app, now you're a free user, and show it and share it with maybe just 6 other people and ask them what they think. And when you see the reaction to those from those 6 people, you are going to find the $149 and upgrade to an associate, and do it quickly, because you're going to be missing out on a lot of people joining. Hundreds and thousands of people are coming into this business. Mike, I'm going to leave you to close out. I know we're way over time, so take it away, sir.
Well, folks, like Lee said, when you talk to those 6 individuals, and we have seen this time and time again, Lee, where those individuals go home, they might have to talk to their spouse, their wife, their boy, or someone, and said, you know what, yes, do it. And then, hey, John, I joined. And John is thinking, I didn't join. Oh, my gosh. So, folks, you do want to get on board and get the free account. When you start to share it and you see the excitement in their eyes, that's telling you that it is going to go viral. And so get on board, and we'll see you on our next webinar event and see you inside the hottest social media platform, posting some of those pictures, Lee, and making some money. Everyone have a great day.
Thanks, guys.